You see this hair? Yeah. In this video, I'm going to be showing you its do's and don'ts.
Take a see. What? What the hell is this? I wanted it to reach this place, so we have to cut this one.
Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Peculiar, and if this is the first time you're seeing me, hi there. Thank you for stopping by. On this channel, we talk about beauty, then I share tips on how to become the best version of yourself. That's self-development and all those good stuff. Okay, so if that sounds like what you're interested in, please stick around by subscribing to the channel, okay, joining the family, and yeah, all those good stuff. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you this hair that I bought equivalent for $10. Now I said equivalent for $10 because I got it for about 13,000 naira. That's completely equivalent to $10. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look, okay, the hybrid braid look. And yes, it's do's and don'ts, although not so much do's, yeah, or not so much don'ts, but yeah. First off, I didn't want to go through the hassle of, sewing, because sewing showed me shiggy the last time. So I am using clippings for this hair, and I think that was like the first wrong that I did. Although it's kind of make the work easier, you can actually make do with clippings, but I kind of like did them in the wrong way. I'm going to show you that in the earlier part of this video. It was just basically too long. Okay, when we get to that clip, I'll explain better. Now, another thing that I did in this video, which I don't consider wrong, is basically, this front part I'm braiding now, because my hair is natural hair, and I'm trying my best to, do the protective hairstyle, although this hairstyle is not protective, okay. But yeah, I'm trying my best to, make sure I don't lose so much hairs, and that is why I'm not picking the right hand side of my hair and the left hand side of my hair. I don't know if that makes sense, okay. So I'm not braiding those angles or those parts of my hair, and that's my hairline area. I'm not braiding that because I don't want to hear stories with my edges. So I'm just maintaining it as, the front angle, basically kind of like giving like a closure, 2 by 6 closure vibes, okay. Now how I did this was that I have a total of 4 rows. Yes, 4 rows for braiding. Now this is the first one, and then I have another one, the second one, before the actual center pattern. I don't know if that makes sense again. Okay, please, if you can hear any noise, ignore completely, okay. Now the next mistake I made was with my pre-parting. You guys, my patterns wearing the best, to be very honest, like the back part of my hair was a total rubbish. And I'm aware, but I just didn't want to stress myself. Now I think I would have just gone ahead to do the normal cornrow, the normal straight cornrow, and that would have just saved me a whole lot of stress. But I was really finding it hard to, impute the clipping, like allow it just sit properly. So probably if it was the normal cornrow, it would have just, really lapped the hair. But I kind of like noticed that it didn't lap the hair. I was having like a very bulgy area in one part, which I didn't like. But yeah, I still found a way to, make do with that, okay. Now for this clipping part, I honestly do not advise you to make your actual hair extremely long, okay? Just in case you're wondering, I'm using the classic hair, okay? The classic hair. You can get this in any retail shop, any wholesale shop, and well, probably you won't get it for the rate of 13,000 naira, okay? Now for this hair, I honestly advise you to use your clipping just into two sections, or probably into three, but don't make them extremely long. What that means is basically measure the distance from your head, from your ear to your ear angle. Okay, that should basically tell you, or probably it should be shorter depending on how you have your cornrows underneath it. Okay, so the distance from your ear to your ear angle should give you, don't, it shouldn't be longer, because that is what I did. It should be basically shorter or exactly that same length, okay, if that makes any sense. But for me, I think I made some clips actually short, just like you can see here, and then I made other clips extremely long, to the point that it covered my face, and that was, I had to start all over again, sewing the clippings inside, and it was just a whole lot of stress, and it was dark already. You guys, it was just a lot. Now this is exactly what I'm trying to say here. I did this clipping into three angles, into three parts, which is not bad. But can you see how long it got? Like, it got to cover my forehead, and I had to either cut that place and attach another clipping towards the end, or I had to remove it and make it shorter, which is what I did right now. I made it shorter, and then I was like, okay, let's move on, let's move on. And another mistake I made was not to get enough clips. Oh my god. So I think I got just two sachets. From where I got it, they sell in sachets. I got just two sachets, and that was like about 20 pieces, and that was not enough. So I used a total of 20 pieces of clips for this hair, and that was not enough. So if I'd had enough clips, probably my hair would have lapped better, but it still laps. Or what's the word? Yeah, I was able to still, make do with it. But yes, I really needed more clips so that I could, properly, what's the word? Properly make do, or make this look come out as much as I want it to come out. And then another mistake again that I made was to use just the extensions, that's just the actual wig, okay, for this hair. Now I got to realize that they weren't as much, it didn't have so much volume as much as I would have wanted it to, because for my actual center braids, I didn't use any attachment, I used the actual hair. So if you watch the video properly, you see where I, you know just cut off the ends of a particular ribbon, and that was basically what I use for the hair. But if you have the opportunity to make use of a bone straight attachment, I think that would be much easier. That would do much easier job for you than actually using the wig, and that way the wig will be sufficient. But if you want to make your front angle, that's the right hand side and the left hand side, and you want to make the center part, okay, all braids, like the actual way it's supposed to be, I don't think one of these extension will be enough. Okay, so one won't be enough, you can get two, but instead of getting two, I honestly advise you get like 2 to 3 packs of bone straight attachment. That way you have enough, you know extensions to do whatever you want to do. Now the next thing that I noticed with this hair was it it's it's accepting heat. Or what's the word? It didn't accept heat as much as I thought it would. Okay, so when you're making use with yours, you want to be very careful. Okay, you want to be very, very careful as to how you stretch. Okay, you want to stretch on low heat, not so low and not so high, because your hair would really, start thinning out or burning out. Yes, that's it. But all the same, it's a very good hair. I'm going to be making another video to give you guys a proper review of how long I have carried this hair. Okay, how long I've carried this hair, how it looked. Okay. how it's looking at the meantime. But I think it's a good buy. Okay, I think it's a good buy. Now, if you stay in Port Harcourt, I would really advise you, go to a wholesale shop, because I went to the first wholesale shop actually, and they told me 25,000 naira. I'm like, 25,000 naira for classic hair. So even if you go to a more retail shop, it could be more. Okay, so you want to make do with actually, going to your wholesale shop, your legit wholesale shop that you think they'll sell this cheaper. For me, I got this at the rate of 13,000 naira, and that is equivalent to $10. Okay, so let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Will you be trying this hair? I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that you will be trying this hair. Okay, so try it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you like the look? Is it worth it? I think it is. I think it is, and it's it regardless of all the hurdles of putting this hair together. I think it's it. It's looking beautiful, and all that good stuff. Okay, so thank you so much for sticking with me till this time. I hope you like it. Yes, if you like it, please like it by actually liking, and subscribe down below to get more uploads on different types of hair videos. I think I want to be doing this as a series of, yeah, cheap hairs you can try out. Let me know if you like that down in the comment section, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Until then, please do not forget to stay blessed and stay fabulous. Bye.